Hi guys, welcome to another video. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, is the Gladiator Tower worth it? So as you can see, the Gladiator is a short melee tower with area damage. So he wields a sword that can hit multiple enemies. So the good part about him is that he's really cheap to place, which is 525, which you can place him instantly in almost every game mode. Yeah, maybe in every game mode. And he's also quite cheap to upgrade. As you can see, when you upgrade him, his DPS can go really high for quite some cheap price. And he's got lead detection. As you can see, he's got lead detection at level 3. Although it is quite expensive, it may be worth it for game modes like Frost mode. And he also unlocks the fire aspect. So the fire aspect is a new passive ability that's given to the gladiator. So he gets an effect every time he hits an enemy. It burns the enemy. So each successful swing burns each enemy on hit. So yeah, he's got like burning capabilities of burning enemies. Gotta try the burning. Place some breakers. See? It burns the enemies. And even in later levels, he looks really cool with his sword. It glows and stuff. So overall, he's a really solid crowd control tower due to his area damage and really good DPS. But unfortunately, Gladiator is a melee tower, so obviously he's got short range, and that's not really a good thing for fighting late game bosses like the Fallen King or the Frost Spirit. I don't think it will do well against those. Yeah, even with this ability, he's got 223 DPS. That's really good for a crowd control tower, especially that he can hit multiple enemies. But yeah, he's got short range. And before you guys spend your Robux, just remember that Gladiator is not the only tower that can do crowd control. There's also the Demo Man, like the Golden Demo Man. He's also got really good DPS and area damage, especially with lead at level 0. And also Pyro himself that burns. So Pyro has hidden and lead detection, just like Gladiator does. I mean, their max DPS does not really match with this guy, but at least they got quite a lot of range. And also does not cost Robux. Yeah, but if you're an old player and you've got it from uh the old game mode, the Sword Fight in the Heights, like back in 2019, that yeah, you already have it. But for some people that didn't know TDS back then, they probably didn't get it. So yeah. I'm not sure if it's worth the Robux, but if you want it for collection, then sure. But if you want to get it for like an actual to be used as an actual tower, I suggest trying out Demoman and Pyromancer first. The Golden Demoman is really good for crowd control. The Pyromancer is one of the best crowd control towers, especially for early game. So yeah. That's my conclusion. So buy this tower if you wanna collect all the towers in the game. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you can decide if you wanna buy it or not. See ya.